Namaskar and welcome to Exploring the Gold Mine. And we are back
Namaskar.
today with yet another episode of our chat. And today we are discussing on none other than the most hyped World Cup T20 matches. And more than that, to be very precise about tomorrow's match, there is so much of hype across the globe and precisely in India and Pakistan. So, we thought that we just need to talk about it and tell you more about the opinion of the experts. And today, the expert that we have with us is none other than Syed Zakaria Zuffri. Zakaria,
Namaskar again
welcome
once
to our
more.
chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. To tell you about Zakaria, though he doesn't need any introduction, he has been a Ranji Trophy team player and the captain of the Assam Ranji Trophy team from 1999 to 2006, and presently he is the head coach of Indian Railways Ranji team. And there are so many other feathers to his cap. And just before the chat, I told Zakaria that there are so many things which is associated with you, and probably I will not be able to communicate. And I told him that you tell our viewers three top achievements that you have, or what you think are your top three achievements. And he was so modest and humble. He said, no, I don't want to talk about my achievements, and I'm not going to talk about it. So we will only talk about the matches. But even then, Jakaria, before starting, a discussion about tomorrow's match, I would like to know a little more about you. Maybe two, three lines about yourself, so that all our viewers know more about you.
Actually, I've been coaching right now from last 7-8 years. I have done coaching
Yeah.
for Indian Railways as a batting coach. Then this year I become a head coach of the Indian Railways. I've done as a head coach for Assam team for 1 year, and Nagaland team also I have done. So basically, I have
Yes.
been in and around with coaching for last 7 years, and I
Right.
played cricket. That is not in my shoes now. That experience of cricketing, playing of cricket, and the knowledge gathered from coaching, I'm sharing with my students now. Basically, like that only.
Okay, Zakaria. So, as you know, tomorrow, the match that we are having is one of the most hyped matches, I think, in the entire World Cup. Uh, we have been knowing about these warm-up matches which are happening. So, how important do you think are these warm-up matches? Because you have already headed the Ranji team, and you have also played for. Yes, I want to tell my viewers that he has also played in ICL matches. So, how important do you think are these warm-up matches?
Yeah, warm-up matches are basically for to accustom the weather conditions and accustom the wicket conditions, the playing conditions are what I basically think. And basically, it is to get the accustom of the climatic conditions. Suppose a team from New Zealand team is coming to Dubai to play their first matches, so they come before 15 days earlier and play few matches, so to accustom themselves regarding the weather conditions and regarding the playing conditions. That is actually helps the players in the coming tournaments. Basically,
Do
वही
you
है.
think
But
these yeah. Please go ahead.
no, basically that is basically वही है कि to be honest, to just to accustom themselves to the climatic conditions and the playing conditions.
ओके मतलब ये मैचेस कितने सीरियस होते हैं मतलब आर दे प्लेड वेरी सीरियसली और इसमें जो टीम फॉर एग्जांपल आई वांट टू आस्क यू दिस क्वेश्चन पिन पॉइंट करके कि फॉर एग्जांपल इंडिया हैज वन बोथ द वार्म अप मैचेस whereas for Pakistan there has been one victory and one defeat. Okay, though the defeat has been in the last over. So will that affect the morale of the players?
No, actually क्या होता है कि आपका this warm up matches you create a momentum from the team to a winning momentum जो कहते हैं हम लोग तो you create a winning momentum for the team with your the combination of the team regarding your playing conditions, combination of the team and the winning momentum. वही होता है. India जीत गए because they have been playing IPL for last 2 years on that conditions only.
Right, right,
But
right,
Pakistan
right.
have not played for last 2 years in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Though they have been, their home ground is Dubai, but they have not played enough matches for last couple of months or for a year, I believe. So that is where it is lacking. Now, if you see, just finished a match between South Africa and Australia. It's a low scoring match, but
Yes,
they have such a fighting matches. It is 119
correct.
South Africa ne banaya, one Australia won by just 2 balls to spare. That's a fighting spirit to create that momentum to before going to the main tournament.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's amazing. Actually, yeah, and what you said was absolutely correct. That Pakistan has not been playing the IPL matches, so it is not accustomed to the ground, to the level that India is. And one more thing, about Pakistan, which my personal opinion is that Pakistan has always started slow in any kind of tournaments. But once they start, they end up very, very fiercely. They end up basically like tigers winning the match. And probably the same trend is in this World Cup. So, do you think that this trend would be a threat to India tomorrow?
See, Pakistan is always a good team. From the late 90s, the time they won the World Cup, they are always a good team. They have players who can turn any match around. But
Absolutely.
for कल के लिए I don't think it is more of nerve rather than skills tomorrow. Skills तो दोनों साइड में ही है. And how much they
Correct.
have prepared themselves to accustom themselves, how much they have prepared themselves, their skills department, that is the most important thing
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
करेक्ट कमिंग टू टॉस सबसे पहली चीज जो कल हम एक्साइटेड रहेंगे कि टॉस कौन जीतेगा तो टॉस कल भारत के लिए जीतना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है दो विराट कोहली इज नॉट वेरी लकी विथ टॉस लाइक धोनी so but in any case if he wins the toss so how important toss would be
See, toss is will be important because there will be some due factors also. So toss will be important. It's not that toss will not be important. So definitely it will be important. So let's see. Yeah, but again, Virat
अगर इंडिया
again
टॉस
toss.
जीते या बताइए सॉरी टू
Ah,
इंटरप्ट
yeah, no, no, no. Let's see. Virat is not very good with the toss. So let's see. Let's keep fingers crossed. But T20 doesn't matter, though it has some due factors. अपने IPL में भी हमने देखे थे. There are some due factors, and basically the Dubai wicket is now after playing so many matches, it started getting wear and tear on that wicket. So spin will definitely help.
एब्सोल्युटली तो जैसे कि अगर कल बाई चांस भारत टॉस जीते तो भारत को क्या प्रेफर करना चाहिए बैटिंग या बॉलिंग
I think batting. Sorry, bowling, because of the due factor.
बॉलिंग
And we have a
ओके एंड
long batting lineup. We have a long batting lineup till 8. I think we can bat. We have a deep batting lineup, so definitely bowling. And all the matches, if you see Indian matches, sorry, all the matches are starting at 7:30. Indian matches are all the matches are starting at 7:30. It's not a
राइट
no day
राइट
matches for India, so that
राइट
is also
राइट
important actually.
ओके one more thing, which I have already reiterated, but that keeps coming to my mind again and again. कि कल जो इंडिया और पाकिस्तान का मैच होगा Zakaria, it's a match which is like battle. It's not just a match on the cricket ground. And
Yeah.
both India and Pakistan, the entire public, their eyes are on the players And do you think that this creates unnecessary pressure on the players? And yes, not to forget this moka ad. So much of pressure it is creating on the Pakistani players, probably. So, what do you think? I mean, is this creating pressure, or is it a part of the game, or how do you view it?
See, pressure तो हर मैच में ही है. Even if you play India and Bangladesh, that match also we have pressure. But this thing is a little bit different because we don't play regularly. अगर regularly India Pakistan match होता तो this hype would have not been there. But we are playing only on World Cups. But if you play against Bangladesh also, again that there also that pressure is there in Virat Kohli and his team, because if you lose against Bangladesh, what will happen?
Right. That is true. That is true.
So that
Yes,
is
absolutely.
So that is a thing. But now we are accustomed of taking that as a player, we are accustomed of taking all those pressure, and it is good to have this type of pressure also. So the pressure only make you more tough players, and the players can get that performance out of their kitty bags.
Yeah, and but कहीं ना कहीं Zakaria, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि Pakistan would be like much more fierce with India than other games, because क्या है कि उसे IPL भी खेलने को नहीं मिला. It has that agony in its heart and mind that we could not play IPL, and a lot of pressure created on the social media and all these things. So इससे मुझे लगता है कि more pressure on this particular match than maybe any other match.
Pakistan players are definitely both side में pressure होगा, definitely not on one side, definitely. If you see the history of India Pakistan matches, when they lose matches, the people throw stones
Yeah,
on their houses. That's also very
yeah,
unpredictable and what you call not, it shouldn't be
very
happen actually.
sensitive
That is
actually.
that's very sad actually. But still,
Yeah,
still I think that pressure will be definitely will be under both the teams.
yeah, right. So I'll just take some of the comments which people have been sending. Hi, Fatima ji. Hello. Hi, Jagdish Arora ji. Hello. Hi, Richa. And there are some questions which we'll take a little later. थोड़ा देर रुकिए, थोड़े आपके क्वेश्चंस हम लेंगे, पर दो तीन मेरे सवाल पहले जकारिया जी से क्लियर कर लिए. ओके जकारिया, तो वार्म अप मैचेस हो गया, टॉस हो गया, प्रेशर हो गया, अब खेल के मैदान में आ जाते हैं. तो जैसे खेल के मैदान में आते हैं तो सबसे पहली चीज जो हमारे माइंड में आती है वो है बैटिंग. सो कल की ओपनिंग बैट्समैनशिप किसकी होगी आपको लगता है? आई विल गिव यू 2-3 ऑप्शंस, तो इधर यू सिलेक्ट फ्रॉम दिस ऑप्शन और यू गिव अ न्यू ऑप्शन. रोहित एंड राहुल, रोहित एंड विराट, रोहित एंड ईशान, एंड राहुल एंड ईशान. आपको क्या लगता है?
I think definitely Rohit and I mean Rahul. Virat will play
ओके, यू
number
डोंट
three.
थिंक कोहली इज डाउन? ओके,
No, no, Virat will play
ओके,
number three.
ओके, ओके. And in the middle order, which are the players which you are looking at playing in batting list?
Virat will be in the top order. I mean number three. Then Rishabh Pant is there. Then most probably this number 6-7 is most important for India. Not for India. Whenever you see a T20 team, these two, 6, 7, 8 only win matches for their team. So Hardik Pandya
Right.
will be most important guy. Hardik Pandya and Ravindra Jadeja will be most important because their
Okay.
the bowling and also their batting. These the
Hmm.
top orders only make the foundation of the team. The
Correct.
6, 7, 8 only win the matches for the team. Whenever you see now, if you see the
Right.
IPL matches, also trend of IPL matches also,
Hmm.
Punjab Kings 11 Punjab, they doesn't have a finisher. They always start well with Rahul and Mayank, but they doesn't have a finisher at the
Right.
bottom. On the 6, 7, 8, doesn't have a player, and always they are struggling. Whereas if you see the other teams like Delhi Capitals or Mumbai Indians or CSK, look at the players at 6, 7, 8. Dhoni himself comes at 5, 6.
Yeah.
Dwan Bravo, then Ravindra Jadeja. All those players comes in that slot. So this slot is most important in T20 basically.
Yeah, you correctly said. So 6, 7, 8, we are looking at Hardik Pandya. And what are the
Ravindra
other players you
Jadeja,
mentioned?
Ravindra
Yeah,
Jadeja.
Ravindra Jadeja. Okay. Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
So this is
I'm
one
saying
of the
about
questions
these two names.
that yeah, yeah. So this was one of the questions. Should Hardik play? So hopefully you got the answer.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. So yeah, another question on the same. Should Hardik play? Why not? I mean, okay. So there are some more comments. I thank you for wishing India. We all wish India to play very well tomorrow. Uh, एक चीज देखते हैं कि अब हम थोड़ा सा बॉलिंग के ऊपर बात करते हैं जकारिया एक छोटा सा मैं आपको ये दिखाती हूँ आप इसमें हमको बताइए कि व्हाट कुड बी आवर बॉलिंग स्क्वाड लुक लाइक ओके ये देखिए मैंने सिलेक्ट किया है आप देख पा रहे होंगे
Hmm. Yeah.
अश्विन जडेजा भुवनेश्वर कुमार जसप्रीत बुमराह एंड सरजुल ठाकुर this is one, could be possible squad. Then Varun Chakravarti, Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, and Sajid Thakur.
The second option is
Okay, I will one more
second option.
Natalia.
Yeah, yeah.
Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, and Varun Chakravarti. So you go with the second option, right?
Second option is better with only with Bhuvneshwar Kumar coming in place of Shardul Thakur.
Achha. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because
Should I
you
show
need
that again? Okay, let us see that again. So we will have an idea.
Oh no, Mohammad Sami might come again in place of Shardul Thakur.
So this is our
Might come. I'm not saying about it. It all depends on the
right.
team management. But
Right. So this is the one you're talking about. So you're saying Varun Chakravarti,
Varun
Ravindra
Chakravarti,
Jadeja,
Ravindra Jadeja, Mohammad Sami, Jasprit Bumrah, and
Jasprit
it
Bumrah,
is between Shardul Thakur and what do you call Bhuvneshwar.
okay. Okay. So yeah, that is what we are looking at, isn't it? That's excellent. So you know what? Recently, in a video conference, Babar Azam, the Pakistani captain, he said that Hassan Ali will be the bowler who would successfully take over this T20 World Cup. So, and of course, they have a line of good bowlers, mostly fast bowlers, and of course, some good spinners as well. So, what do you think should be Virat's strategy to, play against Pakistan bowlers, basically?
See, these are all mind games. What Babar Azam has before earlier also we used to see before going to some tour to Australia or England that the Australian will speak on
Yeah.
all those aspects, all those aspects of the line. So these are all mind games. That's nothing. Yeah. But Hassan Ali, yes, definitely is a good bowler. But how many matches he have played in the last 6 months? That is most important. How because he has to be match fit. Like Jasprit Bumrah
Correct.
is playing. Jasprit Bumrah is playing for the last 1 year. He is playing continuously. He is playing either in England or in IPL matches. He's been playing. But how much these Pakistani players are playing? They have a tour of New Zealand that also got cancelled. So that
Correct.
is where it will all count. And tomorrow for Virat Kohli, I don't think he will have some. Definitely, he will have some plan to in every matches every year. He has a definite plan for himself. How to execute the plans? He has every batsman has the bats as a what do you call a plan to execute how the bowlers opponent bowlers. So definitely he will have a plan.
Right. एक और क्वेश्चन लेते हैं ये देखिए yeah this one who do you think will keep the wickets for India?
Definitely Rishabh Pant.
Okay.
But Rishabh Pant, if Rishabh Pant is playing, then he'll not be fielding. He will always keep wicket.
Okay, so um, so one more question I would like to take. So someone is asking, Varun Chakravarti must be tried tomorrow. Probably, the bowling squad that we mentioned, probably out of that they're
Varun,
saying.
Varun Chakravarti was taken for as a mystery bowler, so he will get a chance to play.
Right, right, right.
That is India's most powerful assets. What we can say in this, and that is also in Dubai wicket where matches has been playing constantly for last 1.5 months.
Zakaria, see, Dhoni is an amazing player. He's incredible. His passion is like excellent, and he's super fit and world class batsman. But as a captain, what do you think are his strengths as well as not so strong areas? So this is
Virat, you are
my
talking about
favorite
Virat.
question. I would like to. Yes, I'm talking about Virat.
Yeah, no, Virat. I think sometimes it's good to be aggressive. That is a strong point. But what we feel from outside, sometimes he crossed the boundary. Actually, that he doesn't know where to stop. Sometimes, so
Right, absolutely.
that is where he has to check himself. But otherwise you need to appreciate his aggressiveness on the ground, because from that aggressiveness only the rest of the players get the confidence to fight the battle.
Yeah, and this probably the type of team India has developed itself to be today was probably not there maybe even 20, 25 years back. India had some good players, but then they didn't have the nerves of steel, or they didn't have this aggressiveness to do or die on the field. And with players like more aggressive players coming in the Indian team, probably this particular what do I say? This quality or this motivation or this mindset rather has developed in the Indian team.
Just sorry to interrupt. There are things which, because of those things, India has developed so much.
Right.
Actually, first is the IPL, invention of IPL. When the invention of IPL, these small states players gets accustomed with the high profile players of other countries, or different. They share their dressing room, they share their hotels where they stay together. So they have come to that knowledge of getting how that what you call everything, their work ethics, their how they prepare themselves. Suppose Gail is in a team, and there is a boy from UP or any place. He will get accustomed how Gale prepare himself before the match, how many hours he practice, what he does in his what he, not only that, what he eats, basically what he eat, what will be his diet. All those things has changed the Indian. Yeah. And secondly, the National Cricket Academy is looked after by Rahul Dravid. That is, Rahul Dravid has done tremendous work actually, and
Right.
you have seen we have just seen in the 2 months back, there is a 25 players in England who will be playing for India against England, and 25 more players playing in Sri Lanka. That means 50 players are playing at the same time for the country, which was not there. That back bench was not there 10 years back. 10 years
Oh yes,
back, we
yes,
have that
absolutely.
20 most, yeah, 20 most guys who will be representing India. But now we have 50 guys who will be representing India. One is after other. That credibility has to go to Rahul Dravid actually.
ये बहुत खूबसूरती से जतानिया ने ये बात को समझाई है कि 10 साल पहले अगर हम देखें तो हमारे पास 20 अच्छे प्लेयर्स थे जो एक पर्टिकुलर मैच को खेल सकते थे, लेकिन अगर आज देखें तो थैंक्स टू राहुल द्रविड़ कि हमारे पास अगर हम चाहें तो हमारे पास 50 ऐसे प्लेयर्स हैं जो एक ही टाइम में दो टीमों के साथ खेलकर उन्हें हरा सके। इस तरह की हमारी क्रेडिबिलिटी बिल्ड हुई है, इस तरह के हमारे प्लेयर्स बिल्ड हुए हैं, इस तरह के हमारी माइंडसेट बिल्ड हुई है हमारे इंडियन मैचेस में और हमारे इंडियन
Exactly.
प्लेयर्स में। राइट सकारिया, यही तो हम समझाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ना।
Yes,
आप
exactly.
मुझे ये बताइए सकारिया, there is one question which I want to take. In what way Varun Chakravarti is a mystery player? Um, we had Kuldeep Yadav, a different kind of spinner, but then he is not that successful of late.
Yeah, off late he is not successful, but he's also a good player. Varun, it's a difference between Varun Chakrabarti and Kuldeep. Kuldeep has that is a wrist spinner. Kuldeep is basically a wrist spinner, and people has now getting used to that, because every if you see
Right.
Australia, if you see South Africa, even if you see Indian Kuldeep Yadav, they basically either in their A squad or in their main squad they have a wrist spinner. But Varun is something different. He has his fingers. He's a finger spinner. He can bowl that mystery ball, the ball he is bowling off spin or leg spin in a same action. He bowls that. That is why he's called a mystery bowler.
राइट, थैंक यू सो मच कार्या। बट एक सवाल ये पूछना चाहती हूँ कि इंडिया के लिए गेम चेंजर बैट्समैन कौन होगा
That is very
और गेम
difficult to
चेंजर
say.
बॉलर भी।
No, that is very difficult to say, because everybody is
यस
informed,
यस
from KL Rahul to Rohit Sharma to Virat Kohli to Rishabh Pant, Jasprit Bumrah, Ravindra Jadeja. IPL matches देखो तो everybody is informed. That is very difficult. It is that to say for India. Actually, everybody can win matches for India now. जो आपने सवाल
ओके
पूछा
सो
था, एक because of the invention of IPL and because of Rahul Dravid, that also linked there. Everybody is
करेक्ट
informed actually.
हमारे जो जमाई राजा है सोहेब मलिक, आपको क्या लगता है वो खेलेंगे ये मैच? उनका क्या
हाँ,
रोल हो सकता है और क्या वो खेलेंगे ये मैच? ये
Shoaib,
मैच
I think
मतलब कल का।
yes, exactly. वो लोग already declared 12, and that 12 Shoaib is there, and they have opted out their ex-captain Sarfaraz Ahmed. Actually, Sarfaraz Ahmed को opted out, and they have declared 12, and Shoaib is there. And Shoaib experience is necessary against India. Actually, आपने हमने देखा है, every matches he played against India, he play well for Pakistan. That what you call the importance of him. And but there if you think of say me about the Pakistan team, there are some weak links also. Weak links मैं इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ, there are people who are 40-41, and T20
राइट
doesn't want those players. Actually हमारे वहाँ क्या है, we are all, the average age is almost 25-26, and there are some people in that 12, they are 40-41, like Shoaib Malik, then Mohammad Hafiz. The people, they have crossed 40 or they are almost on the borderline of 40.
less of young blood like we have in the Indian teams.
Yeah.
राहुल चाहल स्पिनर को इंक्लूड करना और चाहल को नहीं इंक्लूड करना, इज इट अ गुड डिसीजन?
That's a tough decision actually for the selectors actually, but still Rahul, both of them are doing well in IPL, but that I think that selectors have seen some edges, कुछ एज देखा होगा कि कहाँ राहुल चहर has, because see again, Rahul Chahal has been playing for a long time for India, so everybody might be, I don't know what is the thinking process of the selectors, the national selector. They also have a tough job, and Chahar has not played matches, so might be that reading part of that bowler वो काम में आएगा शायद. What that might be the what you call the edge he had got, because Chahal को रीड कर चुका है. 5 6 years he's been playing in the international cricket. People have come to know where he is bowling, where he is not, and Chahar is a new guy. Might be that is the thinking process of the of 5 Indian selectors. I don't know. That is
Right, right. Um, एक सवाल और है. Uh, Fakar Zaman
Fakar.
is in yeah, in the late 30s and is in great form.
Yeah, Fakar
So,
Zaman always he's a great player. He's also a good player actually. And basically in the white ball cricket, he has done really well.
एक आखिरी सवाल, अगर आपका कोई भी सवाल है आप मुझे जल्दी से भेज दीजिए. मैं एक आखिरी सवाल ले रही हूँ ज़कारिया के साथ. अगर कोई और सवाल है, अगर आप भेजना चाहें तो भेजिए. हम उनसे उस बारे में जानने की कोशिश करेंगे. What is the role of Dhoni as a mentor in this World Cup?
See, हमने
If you, I want to specify little here that we have a captain Dhoni के जैसा, we have a coach like Ravi Shastri, और फिर बीच में एक mentor भी आ जाता है like Dhoni. So what was the requirement of Dhoni and what is his role in the entire thing?
first of all, I think BCCI has thought that it was a lucky charm. First of all,
Oh, okay.
I feel, and but
Okay.
presence of Dhoni is a great motivation for a lot of players, even for Virat Kohli also. अब हमने देखा जब भी विराट कोहली कैप्टन था initially when he was the captain, all the in the fielding department everything has been done by Dhoni himself. विराट ने सीधा उसको कमांड देके वो लॉन्ग ऑफ में जाके देखते रहते थे. But that is the aura of Dhoni. So I think
Dhoni, correct.
that might be because this is Virat also last tournament as a captain. So he too needs some advice from his mentor actually. And Dhoni being Dhoni around, I don't think that's a good क्या बोलते हैं, good motivation and good motivator for players.
राइट, राइट. एक आपने जो बात छेड़ दी उससे मुझे एक बात और याद आ गई, तो मैं क्विकली आपसे ये पूछ लेती हूँ कि आफ्टर T20 वर्ल्ड कप, कोहली हैज डिक्लेयर्ड कि ही विल नो लॉन्गर बी द कैप्टन ऑफ T20 टीम, और उसके बाद Rohit Sharma is the next name that is coming up. कि Rohit Sharma will be the next captain, though not decided unofficially. Because South African all-rounder Lance Klusener has said that Rishabh Pant is actually the person who would be taking over as the captain, and Rohit Sharma will maybe only an intermediate captain till the time he is ready to take over as a captain. So, what do you think about this?
No, that is true. You need young blood, and the captaincy, that the way he has the captain Delhi Capital is remarkable. Actually, for Pant is a blessing in disguise because Shreyas Iyer got injured and he got the captaincy, and he has done a tremendous job. He has really led the team from the front. And Rohit is definitely, I think, if he is fit enough, because Rohit हम देखे हैं कि हर तीसरा मैच में he is something or other, he sits outside. But if he is fit enough, I think Rohit has a good mind, a very good cricketing mind he has, and for that he has won Mumbai Indians almost 4 5 times. So that is Rohit
Right.
will be an asset. But again,
Okay.
Lens is quite right. The future captain is Rishabh Pant of India.
Thank you for this great explanation. लेकिन एक सवाल बिना लिए मैं जान नहीं सकती. How do you see Riyan Parag? Will he ever get to play for India? So that's like very, very predicting answer. But then we can at least answer the question that how do you see Riyan Parag's game
He has a
in
potential.
terms of India?
He has a potential. If you can't say that he doesn't have the potential, but it is now how he performs in the big league. Of late, he has get some chances, but he couldn't get back the chances. But again, he has the potential to play.
So probably, in maybe, if in near future, maybe we can get to see more of Riyan
Definitely,
Parag.
definitely,
And
definitely.
yeah,
It is a performance actually,
yeah,
how he performed well. He has to be a little bit consistent in himself, because emotionally we always want someone from Assam to go and play for that country. But
absolutely, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, and Riyan Parag, anyways, has been a good player from Assam who has gone there and
yeah,
dancing Bihu on the ground and making Bihu, uh, known to the entire world. And we then see a lot of foreign players also dancing to the tune of Bihu.
yeah, yeah.
So that was really amazing. So thank you so much, Zakaria, and for being with us. And it was wonderful chatting with you and knowing so much about tomorrow's match. Maybe we hope to get you again sometime to discuss more on World Cup cricket with you.
Thank you, thank you. Same, thank you for myself also. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू जकारिया एंड नमस्कार आप सभी को ज्वाइन करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद